My topic is soccer support. Hadn't you ever wondered if there are any players, Trevor, I'm talking. Hadn't you ever wondered if there are any players that are as good as Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, or Marcelo, but except we don't see them and they're not shown? There are many, and if you don't believe it, um, it's proven because a lot of people put YouTube videos about really amazing soccer players, but the problem is that they're poor and they don't have enough money to actually be in a good team that's famous. And there are many players that, because of their soccer skills, they were helped and now became really famous, like Messi and um, Lucas Modric. There was a man named Kevin Giles that he wanted to make a baseball team with his wife, except there weren't many as much money. He needed he needed $300 for baseball bats, but he didn't have any. So there was somebody that offered him a bunch of these at a warehouse in Silver Spring, Maryland, and it was 2 hours and a half away from where they live, but they still went. And there was a bunch of these, and that made their dream come true to make a, a good team. And then besides that, there were a bunch of soccer balls, basketballs, baseballs, cleats, footballs, a bunch of equipment, all for free for people that actually have a passion for it and give them more of a chance to play it. That's Lucas Modric. He's now in the Real Madrid team, and he's from Croatia. His dad was fighting for the war. His country was in a crisis. They were fighting, and a lot of people escaped because it was like a lot of people were dying and a lot of people were getting killed. So he he escaped to another country and he was there at a shelter with a bunch of old people. He was the only kid there, and but every morning he would get out playing with his soccer ball, like doing a bunch of tricks, even though he didn't always have someone to play with. Or he would ask anyone, like beg them, hey, you want to play? Or not beg, but like ask around. He actually had a passion for it without being in a team, without being encouraged by a coach or their parents to go to practice and stuff. And then one of the guards saw him that he really had a passion and he actually always practiced every morning that he would be good at it. He um, since he was alone without his parents and stuff, he took him to to another place where there were kids his age that played soccer, and even there he outstanded because he was better than many kids and he was like the star. So somebody saw him there and they offered him to be in a better team, and from there he got in another better team, which was already like the semi-professional team. Even though he didn't have money, he was poor without parents. He was so good that the coaches paid part of the like half of the contract that he had to do. And they can be like really rich right now, but they have similar stories. They started like really from the bottom. I saw a YouTube video, but I didn't really do deep research on Neymar, but he was really poor. I saw him in Brazil when he looked totally poor, right? Like homeless. But now he's like that. And Messi, while he was playing in Argentina, he was suffering from growth hormone deficiency disease, and he struggled a lot even though he was still really good. But his team wouldn't afford, they wouldn't try as hard to pay for what was needed. So when he moved to Spain, when he was 13 years old, our Barcelona recognized his talent and decided to pay for the treatment, and that's why he stayed in Barcelona. And I guess he's cured, or I mean, he's overcoming that, and he's just that, yeah. And then, yeah, that's. I try to make it white, but it's not.
Any questions, Fabiola?
Huh? Wait, do I take this out?
Thank you.
Yes, you're done.
Okay, fill out your